You should already know what time it is. Welcome to the hottest show on Ustream. It's the Moose Football Show. I am the man they call Moose. Sean will be calling in from Brooklyn in a little bit, giving you our final pick for this Sunday's Super Bowl. Good football week going on so far, The chat room is up. For those who need to comment, more than welcome to jump on, because we also want to know, who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? We don't want to know your answers yet, but we definitely want to know. So, the Pro Bowl was this past Sunday. The one thing I can say is that the NFC basically killed the AFC. But hey, it's the Pro Bowl. It's not like they had that many viewers anyway, But I have to admit, though, it was kind of like a shootout, though. It was good to see Jeff Saturday, Jeff Saturday snapped the ball to Peyton Manning for his final time in his career. Felt good, it was good to see Russell Wilson, really show what he could still do, in the Pro Bowl. In my opinion, I think he's Rookie of the Year as much as I like RG3, and I think Andrew Luck was awesome, but I definitely can go with, Russell Wilson. Here's Sean right now. What's good? Welcome to the show, kid.
What's good?
What's going on? Somebody talking about the Pro Bowl, and I'm saying yeah, basically what that was. But at the end of the day, we was talking about how Russell Wilson still just showed what he still got.
Okay, so it comes to the conclusion that he's the Rookie of the Year then.
So that's you going for Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, I think he's Rookie of the Year, hands down.
Yeah, I think for a fact that he's Rookie of the Year also. Like I said, as much as I like RG3, and I think Andrew Luck was very solid, but Russell Wilson just took the Seahawks to a whole new level. So
he's gonna be there for years to come. Shout out to all the light skinned dudes. They're doing it now, 2013.
Yeah, definitely.
Come back for once.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the light skinned dude, because he just really showed, okay, this is what he's gonna do and everything else. So definitely shout out to Russell Wilson. I think he just might get Rookie of the Year. But at the end of the day, the MVP of the Pro Bowl, believe it or not, it was a tight end, Kyle Randolph for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yo, he's a new Rob Gronkowski. Watch. If I get a good quarterback, he's gonna be the new Gronkowski. I'm telling you.
At the end of the day, it was the ass whooping though to see the NFC basically kill the AFC. That made no sense. But the one thing I can say about the Pro Bowl, from what I've seen, because I had to turn to the Royal Rumble, from what I've seen was they played hard this year. They played harder this year than how they played last year. So which was cool.
You know what's a lot of class though? The last snap from Jeff Saturday to Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I was talking about that too. That was really cool, because the fact that they was together in Indianapolis for so long, and then Peyton goes to Denver, Jeff Saturday goes to Green Bay, and this is Jeff Saturday's last season, so he's done.
Yeah, he is. So that's a lot of class for him.
Yeah, so to have Jeff Saturday snap to Peyton Manning one last time, that was a really, really cool thing, Folks, this is only a half-hour edition of the Moose Football Show. There's no need to sit back and bore you with the same things over and over for what Sean and I we talked to you about last week. But next week we will be back for a full hour so we could talk about the Super Bowl and also talk about things next year. You know, but
shout out to Kwame Harris. That's all I want to say. Just shout out to him. That's it. We ain't gonna talk about him. Just shout out to him.
okay, yeah, we. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that at all.
Oh my God.
I'm not touching that at all. But my
all down the say is soy sauce and unfair. That's all I want to say.
only Sean can find the most craziest things online and just make you say, "Wow, okay," you know.
Soy sauce and underwear.
Yeah, I'm not touching that at all. Media Day was the day for the Super Bowl, and of course, they asked Ray Lewis as far as what happened with the murder and stuff happened in 2002, and Ray gave them the best answer in the world. Like, this is about the Super Bowl. If I want to talk about that, then I'll talk about that right now. I'm not even going to address that right now, and I think that was one of the best answers he ever gave. One of the best answers he gave.
Yeah, but then what was the whole thing about the whole PED thing? Like,
well, they said that Ray Lewis, to get himself healthy from his tricep, that he sprayed some type of deer antler, something to do with some deer. But anyway, it's a banned substance in the NFL. So the most dumbest thing I ever seen. I mean, it's supposed to be coming out in Sports Illustrated tomorrow, but either way, it's the most dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. I mean, he's in the Super Bowl. Why try to ruin his moment?
Listen, what I see, like right now, where I call it, like last time I call hockey, Ray Lewis is the most scrutinized NFL player in history. Like, come on, you still, again, I think Wes Welker's ex-wife ran this whole thing out. If she would have kept her mouth closed, kept thinking about being that Hooters queen she was, this whole murder thing would have never came up. So thanks for her, this whole murder thing is all.
You know what? I kind of disagree with that one, because honestly, at the end of the day, that was still going to come up anyway. It's the Super Bowl. They're going to bring up everything from Ray Lewis past and anything else, because I actually got a chance to watch Media Day while I was at the office, and I got a chance to actually see how many reporters was literally at Ray Lewis at Ray's booth, and just the fact that they asked him good questions, but then they asked some really stupid questions that even if I was a football player, I would just look and just raise my eyebrow and be like, "Really? Why would you ask me that?"
Listen, so they're going to ask stupid questions anyway. So people will ask stupid questions just to get attention. So it was bound to happen. But again, this whole murder thing happened, 12 years ago? 2013. Why are you still bringing it up for?
I guess at the end of the day, I guess at the end of the day, you really have nothing else better to do as far as that's concerned. I mean, but the media try to make a story out of everything. I mean, at the end of the day, they have their jobs. It's like, we're doing this show, and if we was at the Super Bowl, we was part of the press, we would ask Ray Lewis questions also. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't ask him no questions as far as the murder trial or anything else. If anything, I would ask him, how you feel, about being back in the Super Bowl, especially you're about to retire. This is your last ride. How do you feel being back here and everything else? Not questions like that. I mean,
not me. I would brought a little girl and like, asking what's his favorite ice cream, what's his favorite sneakers, what type of suit he likes to wear, where you get his suits from. What are you gonna do after the Super Bowl? You gonna go to Disney World, or you gonna go to church and do your gospel dance and all that?
At the end of the day, he going to ESPN. That's where he going.
Exactly. I think he's gonna become a reference.
Nah, I think he going to ESPN. He going to ESPN because at the end of the day, he want to be there for his kids and everything else, So which is pretty cool. How about the excuse me? How about the bold statement of the day?
What?
Randy Moss said he's the best wide receiver that ever played.
Okay, I have a question question. How many Super Bowls he been to?
He's been to one.
No, this is the second Super Bowl, right?
Well, this is the second now.
Okay. How many Super Bowl MVPs do we have?
0.
How many rings do we have?
0.
Okay. That should answer your question right there. Now, he's the best. He's the best wide receiver of all time. But is he the greatest wide receiver of all time? He's not even by a long shot. Come on.
Nowhere near.
You talking about Jerry Rice? Really? You trying to say he's better than Jerry Rice? Alright.
He's nowhere near the best wide receiver. I mean, he's a hell of a deep threat. I mean, if anybody can catch the ball, especially you just throwing out in the air, yeah, then Randy Moss can definitely do that. But to actually just go ahead and just say that, okay, yes, I'm the best wide receiver in this period. Nah, sorry, dude. No. You don't get this one.
Listen, you have to remember, he wasn't getting no type of attention all season. So now he has Super Bowl, he has to find something to say.
I guess so. I mean, I guess so. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's not like he had a whole bunch of touchdowns this season. You know, he had to say something. I'm gonna say I think he had at least 4. I think he had 4.
And you're the best receiver of all time. Come on, you must have forgot. Any day now, Megatron jumps third, and who else? Who else is a better wide receiver right now?
And for the fans of the Moose for the fans of the Moose Football Show, if you don't know who Megatron is, it's Calvin Johnson for the Detroit Lions. That's Megatron.
Yeah, like in a couple of years, like if he keep up this pace, you know what I think it is? I think it's because he had that whole season where he went to the Super Bowl with the Patriots that year.
Okay.
I think he still got that thought stuck in his head, but he's not the best wide receiver of all time.
No, not by far. Not by far at all. At the end of the day, to hear that just made me say, what in the blue hell was you thinking?
Come on, son.
Like, yeah, exactly. I don't want to rig that because the homie Ed Lover has that, but you're absolutely right saying that. I don't know what he thinking on that note, but anyway.
I want to know if he's smoking, so I can go no one is smoking.
well, he is down in New Orleans.
Yeah, must be some of that gumbo beat over there.
And he is down in New Orleans and everything. But anyway, folks, the chat box is open. Don't be shy to put in your picks for the Super Bowl. We want to know who you like. Do you like the Ravens? Do you like the 49ers? Football fan or not a football fan? Do you like the Ravens? Do you like the Niners? At the end of the day, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Main reason why we watching the Super Bowl, especially this year, fellas, watching Super Bowl for the teams. It should be a good game between the 49ers versus the Ravens. Some of the females, majority of the females, are going to watch it because of Beyonce, and some of the fellas too.
Listen, majority of the females, as I hear right now, the only reason they're going to watch the Super Bowl is for one of two reasons. One, Beyonce, and two, because of Kaepernick. That is the only reason they're going to watch the Super Bowl. Because for some odd reason now they have a new heartthrob in football is Kaepernick.
Okay.
Yo, you seen this dude's turtle, bro?
His who?
Have you seen this dude's turtle?
No, I haven't.
Holy ass. Yo, this dude looks like something that you find in the desert.
Sure.
Yeah, yo, it's big.
Well, that's what happens when you start Kaepernicking.
Yeah. Oh, you saw how he trademarked it now?
Huh?
He trademarked Kaepernick.
Ah, yeah, well, yeah, I figured that. I knew that was coming.
Now, mind you, this is something like listen, you go to the gym like I do sometimes, and like when you pose in the mirror, you don't look at your muscle, you don't just like, yeah, that's a given. But just because he did it, and like somebody started calling Kaepernick, you want to trademark it now?
Right.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, hey, but you know what though? At the end of the day, the NFL is a business. So whatever you're doing, as far as the whole, you want to market yourself. So whatever you're doing, no matter if it's Kaepernicking, which is kissing your muscle. For people that don't know, Kaepernicking is just kissing your muscle. T-bowing, that's T-bowing. So you whatever you're doing, you want to promote your product. You want to promote yourself. Put whatever you're doing on T-shirts and everything else. Especially right now, if you're the hottest thing smoking, which right now Kaepernick is the hottest thing smoking right now. So right now he got Kaepernick going on. So at the end of the day, that's good marketing for him. But I'm looking at the chat, I'm looking at the board, and I'm seeing a lot of people picking Niners. I'm seeing a lot of people picking the Ravens. It's going to be, at the end of the day, it's going to be a good Super Bowl. If you look at both sides, there's good offense on the 49ers. There's damn good offense on the 49ers. Kaepernick, a beast. Not only is light skinned, if Jay was here, not only is light skinned, but he's like I said, 6'4", runs a 4.4, 4.5 in the 40. He throws a football like it's a fastball, like he's playing baseball. He throws a 99 miles per hour baseball, but he literally drills the football. So he can run. I mean, he can throw. You got Randy Moss, Michael Crabtree, Vernon Davis, Frank Gore. So it's just I'm not gonna lie. Their offense is nice. Then you have their defense. They've been kind of wobbly, but they're still a good defense. I love their linebacking core. I love Aldon Smith. I think he's one of the hottest ends in the game right now. He's racking sacks like it's no tomorrow. Aldon Smith is a beast. So to see that Niners defense go against the Ravens now, let's look at the Ravens now. Flacco finally getting into his form now. He's getting into his form. You got that going on. Eight touchdowns this postseason, no picks. Damn good thing. Bolden finally shows up. Your homie. Bolden finally shows up. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. Sean was absolutely pissed off when Bolden didn't show up during the regular season, especially when he had him on the fantasy team. That's why he's silent right now. Ray Rice, good running back for the Ravens. Hell of a running back. He's a good, as we like to call, a good scat back. He can catch the ball in the backfield. He can run from the backfield. Good speed. He's strong little guy. Can definitely lead the Ravens to, if that's one of the key things. Torrey Smith, a good deep threat receiver. He has hands, determined everything else. Then we go to that Ravens defense.
Don't forget about Pitta. Dennis Pitta.
Oh yeah, good tight end in Pitta. I'm very sorry. A good tight end in Pitta. I mean, he's the wild card of the Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna call him the wild card because if Flacco can get to him, oh boy, it's gonna be a good one. It's really gonna be a good one.
Again, but if Kaepernick gets the Vernon Davis,
it's so.
With the Ravens defense.
It's so rough right now. It's crazy to see how San Fran's gonna do theirs, Baltimore's gonna do theirs. I mean, Baltimore's defense is on a natural high. Ray Lewis is leading the team in tackles. This postseason. Ray Lewis, man. Whew. Man, I almost say this much. If he, let's just say Baltimore wins Super Bowl, you know that man's gonna be on there crying. That man gonna be crying like I don't know what.
Oh my. Ray Lewis.
They go by Ray Lewis. They go by Ray Lewis win a Super Bowl. How do you feel?
Oh my. So extra if they win a Super Bowl.
He gonna be like, oh, somebody cool me down. Oh my God. We just won a Super Bowl. Oh, so he's gonna be excited. I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be happy for him though.
Listen, he's gonna be excited and extra about everything in that Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be so extra about it because it's funny.
It's gonna be crazy though. It's gonna be very much crazy. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's only. I know I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl for the commercials, so... Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we're definitely watching the game, so I can give y'all my little feedback for the show, because next week is the season finale of the Moose Football Show. Sean will be back here live. Of course, yeah, pretty much. Next week's season finale of the show. Of course, I will be here. Sean will be back here live, so we're going to be back here doing what we do best, Definitely with the football talking foolishness, Definitely watching out for the commercials. A lot of commercials. Definitely looking for the, Fast 6 trailer. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. I don't think they're going to show Thor. I know they're going to show G.I. Joe. They won't show Thor until cause Thor's not coming out until the winter time, so they won't show Thor. They'll definitely show Fast 6 though, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Fast 6. At the end of the day though, I'm looking forward to this Super Bowl. I think this is going to be a really, really good Super Bowl. I think it's going to be a really, really good one. Not because the fact it's Ray's last ride. I think that story. I mean, as much as I like that story, but it's already run amok in the whole. Not because it's the Harbaugh Bowl, whatever bowl you want to call it. It's great to see two brothers that's different coaches that's opposing coaches playing the Super Bowl together. That's pretty cool. I'm just excited for both teams. I'm excited for Kaepernick just coming in, just stealing Alex Smith's job and just taking the bull by the horns and running with it.
And he's going to be gone by the end of the season, so by the after the Super Bowl, so... Yeah. We're going to be talking about that next week.
Remember that story that I told you about last night about Jamarcus Russell? The Jets clearly retracted that statement. Like, nope, we have no interest in Jamarcus Russell. Nope, we good. We good.
Now they retracted it for again, but they know how many of a joke it was.
You know what's crazy? He's still 300 pounds. How are you a 300-pound quarterback?
He might as well be a defensive back or a linebacker, if that's the case.
Seriously, how are you a 300-pound quarterback? I don't get that.
You know, gave them muscle, but I wasn't he need to get that Nike training something he did.
At the end of the day, I don't get that whatsoever. I mean, but yeah, the Jets said, nah, we're good. We're not dealing with Jamarcus anymore. We're not dealing with Jamarcus. What in the world is that in the background? What are you doing in the sub? What's that in the background? We in the sub? Live there, only on the Moose Football Show, where you get this man speaking live on the Moose Football Show, literally on the bus. Like I said, only Sean. But at the end of the day, though. But at the end of the day, tonight's episode is only a half an hour. So we got 5 minutes left into the show. Whereas though we're definitely going to give you our picks.
Our final pick to the Super Bowl.
Talk to him, Sean. Give them your pick, then I'll give out mine.
Oh my God. Like I want to go Baltimore so bad because of Ray Lewis. Like I know this was the last game. You know, it'd be so crazy, if he won a Super Bowl, then out the booth that he's not retiring again. He just did it for motivation. Then you'll be on whooping. But I gotta go with the 49ers. Like Kaepernick, I think he just got something to prove. Like he brought that team there. He wants that. I think he's just more hungry for that ring. I think he's just that hungry. This person that listen, I understand the Ravens defense is good. Like Ray Lewis is on another level. Well, on another level. But I'm telling you right now, I know that the Ravens play a good defense in the Broncos, and the Patriots don't have a good blitz. The 49ers beat a good team in what? The Packers. Who else we beat?
The 49ers beat
and Atlanta.
To be Atlanta.
At home. And with a rookie quarterback who, like I said, who can run the 40 with that much speed, who can think and run with point goal and catch with a ball. I'm telling you, like, this is Kaepernick gonna be his face now after he's gonna be the MVP. In my opinion.
Okay, that was a good one. I was back and forth with it. I've been back and forth with it big time as far as, who I picked last week. And then I looked at the 49ers again. And then I said, you know what? I'm sticking with my guns. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Ravens they're just on a natural high right now. They're on let's win it for Ray. Of course, a lot of them like, hey, let's win it for ourselves. But I definitely think that the Baltimore Ravens will definitely win this year's Super Bowl. I think Ray Lewis is going to get his second ring. Ed Reed will get his first. I just like what Baltimore is doing. I mean, if you're able to go to Denver and go to New England and beat the two best teams that was in the AFC, Denver, the number 1 seed, New England, the number 2 seed. As much as I like Kaepernick and I like what San Fran is doing, I think they're great. But I definitely got to go with the Ravens.
But here's a true fact, though. Guess how many years the NFC won the Super Bowl?
Talk to me.
They won it 3 times in a row. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do. I think that's great, and I think that's cool. But at the end of the day, look who was all playing the Super Bowl though. That was the whole Patriots thing. Everybody knew what was the deal, especially with that whole Spygate things going on. Soon as Spygate got exposed.
I'm talking about recently. Remember the Saints won, the Giants won, and who else won? Super Bowl in between.
When the Saints won, the Saints was on the high. When the Saints won, the Saints was unstoppable. I think that this year is the Ravens. I'm an NFC person, but I just think that at the end of the day, the Ravens are going to win. But either way, folks, that's our pick. The show, like I said again, the show is a half hour today. So there's no need to, keep talking about the Super Bowl and everything else. I know you're going to watch Super Bowl on Sunday. We damn sure are. Next week, season finale.
I'm hoping to see Beyonce get naked with a titty slip or something, like Janet Jackson.
That won't happen. Next week, season finale of the Moose Football Show. Yes, and let me say this real quick for those who don't think that won't happen. As far as next year, yes, we will be back for season 3. So let me just put that out there real quick. So it'll be more football and more foolishness and everything else. So at the end of the day,
they're going to be a season 3?
Yes, it's going to be a season 3.
Yeah, they didn't say that on my contract.
Oh, hey, we got.
I got to talk to my agent.
Hey,
I got to talk to my agent about that.
Yeah, you talk to your agent, man. For real, we just got upgraded to season 3, baby. We upgraded for more seasons.
Damn, I got to talk to my agent about this.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Other than that, folks, thank you again for watching the show. We'll definitely see y'all next week. Next Tuesday, back to a full hour for the Moose Football Show season finale. We're definitely going to have some fun, talk about a lot of stuff. Hey, might talk about some movies and everything else. So, at the end of the day, I am the man they call Moose. It's my homie Sean on the bus. But still,
Okay, word of advice.
All right.
I know we're going to talk about movies next week.
All right.
A word of advice right now. People, please do not see the movie. Please do not go see movie 43. Please, I'm going to let you know this right now. That is the worst. I know this this is mature, like PG-14, whatever.
Right.
But I'm sorry to say this. Excuse my French when I say this. But that is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. It's worse than that Jeff Lopez movie. It's worse than a few other movies. Again, movie 43 is the worst.
Said it once. You said it once.
Okay. Don't see that movie, okay? Thank you.
It must have been that bad. I haven't seen it yet, but
Yo, that is the word.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it yet. I'm actually trying to go see Bullet to the Head this weekend. So anyway, at the end of the day, like I said, tune in next week, the Moose Football Show. We're back to a full hour. Thank y'all for watching the show. And
I'm back to sleep now.
Yeah, you do that. All right, see y'all next week. The Moose Football Show.